Yo, what up? Mr. Mumbles, East 905, Kings Court, we in the building. So we're doing my Beast Mode prediction blog for the Suspect event coming up June 5th and 6th. I know I usually do a little bit more editing each scene, but there's a lot of battles here, so we're really just going to go into it. As I said, this is June 5th and 6th, 940 Danforth Ave. On the 5th, it opens up at 8 o'clock in the evening. On the 6th, it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Shout out Chris Kane, the whole Beast Mode staff. Y'all need to get me back on a card, man. I've been seeing what's going on. But, let's get down. We're going to start day 1, go down the list. Then we'll go to day 2. These are my predictions. If you don't like them, wham. So, first, Boss Man versus Fat Man. Checked out Fat Man. Actually impressed me, like, writing wise. He had some stuff. But, you know what? I think, Boss Man's been waiting, chilling for a bit. He's going to come back, hopefully hungry. I edge that one to Boss Man still. Effin' Scrubs versus William Wallace. Don't know who either of these guys are, blah, blah, blah. William Wallace has a better name, so we'll give it to him. White Plague versus Paulie T. I don't know who these guys much. I've heard of White Plague. Paulie T sounds like a Jersey Shore reject, so let's go for White Plague. Skrilla Cam versus Raw Sore. This is the first battle on the list that I'm really amped for. Both of these guys are really, they have their styles. They have, I think Skrilla the better writer. I think Raw Soul has the better delivery. So it depends on who brings the other factor higher. But I'm going to edge it to Raw Soul 2-1. Artifact versus Grid. I got to check out some Grid. I've heard about Artifact. But we're going to edge that one out to Grid taking that one. We got Skeevious Tips versus Trey J. This is another battle that's going to be hot. I think Skeevious Tips is very underrated in the league and everything like that. And I think he kind of gets slept on. I edge it to Trey J, though. I think he's more well-rounded. I think Skeevious Tip is more of a better rapper. I've heard some of his tracks and everything like that. But I think Trey J is much more better as a battler. I think he understands how to do that much better. We got Heartless versus OZ. I'm going to give it to OZ just because Heartless, you know that there's another Heartless battler, and I would never give you a battle as long as you call yourself Heartless. Hopefully OZ comes prepared. If he does, then it's good, but we're going to go for OZ right there. Grimace versus DDS. I don't know who DDS is, so we'll give it to Grimace. I've seen him before, so let's see. IS versus Craze. Now, this is another one that's going to be pretty close. It'll be really good. As long as there's no slip-ups, I think Craze should be taken out. I like Craze has some stuff. Pepe the Kid versus Roberts. This is going to be a nice battle, but I really got Pepe taking that one 3-0. Maybe a 2-1, depending on Roberts' had, but I have Pepe taking that one. We got Mac versus ATG. This is another big battle, it's going to be two guys that I actually really like going head to head. But in all honesty, in general, when all is fair, I don't really usually vote against ATG. I like his style, so we'll edge that one to ATG 2-1. And we got the title match, J.O. versus Reality. This one's hard because y'all know I don't think I've ever actually voted against J.O. before in an actual battle. But I know Reality's been sitting, been prepared for his thing. He hasn't had to have battle after battle. He's been doing some shows. I don't think either of them are amazing performers when it comes into it. I think both of them writing is their specialty. But I think Reality is a little bit better. I have, Reality is the champ. J.O. has to beat him soundly to take away the belt. And I have Reality keeping his belt, That's what I got there. So that's day 1. That's going to be on the Friday. Make sure y'all check that out and make sure y'all enjoy that one there, Day 2, we got JR versus Revelations. I've seen Revelations a lot. I've seen JR a bit. I've got Revelations taking that 3-0. We got Skinny Dooms versus Wendigo. Should be an interesting one, depending on how Skinny comes. I have Skinny Doom edging that one 2-1. AJ versus Icon. Another good one. I got Icon edging that one in that battle, but it could go either way. We got Rob Whiskey versus Raiden Black. I haven't seen Raiden Black in a bit, but you know, he had some nice stuff and everything like that. I think Rob Whiskey is like a more sure of himself battler and everything like that. I like Raiden Black's writing, but I just went to Rob Whiskey still. All right, let's see. Mr. Sly for Life versus Gripsloke. Neither one of these guys are my favorite battler and everything like that. Honestly, both of them, I think their performance and their energy is what gets them over. I think both of their writing is subpar, so it doesn't really entertain me. I think Grips is a better rapper at that there, but he does gotta up his bars a bit. I guess we'll edge it to Grips. You know, it all depends on who actually has some nice lines in this one. We got Merge 1 versus Dabs. If Merge 1 comes how he came against Pappy Mason, it'll be a 3-0 very bad body bag. If he slips up or sloppy, who knows? But if he comes how he came with Pappy, that's going to be a 3-0 very bad body bag of the night. We got Scythe versus Gravity. I got Scythe taking that one 2-1. Got Bully versus Casper. I like this. These are too close out. I like this matchup. I got Casper edging that one 2-1. Then we got the main event, Step Evie versus Eric Foreman. A lot of y'all know him from the, you know, the Facebooks and the message boards and everything like that. I think this is kind of a gimmick match and everything like that. Step is gonna take this 3-0. This is my other pick for body bag of the night, because the only weakness that people talk about with Step Easy is his performance is kind of sloppy, and you got him out against another pen guy, because Eric Foreman got pen game, whose performance is even weaker than his. So he's not gonna outperform Step, and he can't outright Step. So I don't see how he possibly could beat Step Easy in this battle. Unless Step Easy chokes, he's taking this 3-0. Alright, so that's the main event for day 2. Alright, so all the proceeds for this are going to the family of D the Suspect. Make sure y'all come out and support. Check out that, check out the battle. This is June 5th and 6th. Beast Mode. As I said, y'all need to get me onto these cards, man. August, whatever. Holla at me. Mr. Mumbles East 95. Follow me on Twitter at Kings Court ENT. Comment, subscribe, whatever. Check my blog, on blogs, Kings Court Music blog spot there. Look that up. If you don't like my choices, let me know. Don't care, but let me know. And we out. Let's go. Psh.